Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. So again, I'm back with ticker symbol ATER and just want to make a video on this particular ticker because we know that thing recently hit $7. Then now it is coming down, not looking great, but it's still some kind of sign of getting a bounce. So I'm going to talk about the support, resistance, option chain activity, at the same time short interest and a few other things. And hopefully you will like this video, and if you do so, then please hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and also I have a Patreon community. You can join the Patreon community. The link will be in the first comment and also in the description box. Join my Patreon, get access to my Discord, and always get live pre-market alert with different support, resistance, and different ticker symbols. So give a try and let's make some money together. So anyway, so let's have a look on ticker symbol ATER. And we know like they had a nice earning. After the earning, it has been running, and this is the two blue line we have been talking, right? So uptrend goes up and down, up and down. So last time when it came, we were expecting maybe a bounce from 5.3, 5.4, this area, because it was a nice support and also it was aligning with the blue line, but it just broke the uptrend and it is coming down and down, right? So now it is trying to hold the $4 area. I'll zoom here, but before that, let's have a look on some other things here. So I'm gonna take off these two lines and look at the standard deviation thing. So the middle line is the main line, and the two blue line here, these are the one standard deviation. If you go two, then these are the two lines. So it was moving within one SD. Then recently it hit twice on the 2 SD upside, and now it is coming down and it is hitting on the 2 standard deviation, that line, right? So hopefully it will just bounce from here. Also in terms of support, you can see that it is very close to a nice support, which is around $4, right? So instead of 1 hour, if I take a quick look at a 5-minute chart, you can also see, I'm going to turn off all the indicators now. So you can also see that last Friday the market was terrible. It came down, it found a support right around 4.15, 4.2. So it came down, moving sideways, and again it is now trying to push up. Nice volume came end of the day, it wants to go higher. So that is how it is looking. In terms of the volume, why it is coming down, you can see there is no volume. Last Friday the volume was 16 million, whereas the average volume is 48 million. So only 30% volume came on last Friday. And don't forget, the market was really bad because of the interest rate hike and so many things you know about it. In terms of the daily volume, you can also see some nice big pop in volume, but recently the volume is dying, and as the volume is dying, there's the problem. It is dragging the price down. If you look at day by day, you can see that for last few days the volume is just coming down. If there is no volume, then that's the problem. I'm going to also talk about the short interest. So I found on Reddit community the 7 a.m. Friday thing, but the current short interest is 42%, right? 42% with 11.14 million shares shorted. Also, the cost to borrow fee rate for shorting is 260%, is very high. So still it is, I think, sitting at number 1 on Fintel short squeeze ranking, right? So still it has the potential, but it came down. In terms of the Fintel thing, 34% short interest. Okay, if I go to shortablestock.com, almost the same thing. No shares available to short, almost no shares. Also some things here. So before I go back to the chart, let's have a few things. So when we were beginning of last week, we talked about, okay, so many call option for 5.5, 6, 7 is strike price, and see what happened. Like it came below 4.5. So these options became out of the money, so it became worthless. If I look at next week option chain activity, still I see some concentration right around 5, 6.5 and so on. And if you see at call versus put, still I see on the call side. But what is more interesting, when you look at the monthly expiration, which is 20th of May, I found some nice big concentration here, around 7.5, 39,000 call option, right? So I don't know, but just $25, right? Just $25 call option, and there is still open interest, right? Not traded yet. So this is how it is looking. Now let's have a quick look on the price action. I want to give you two types of scenarios here, right? So first of all, it seems like it had a peak here, then it came down, and now it is trying to bounce off this particular area, which is right around 4.15. If it can hold 4.15, that is really good for the stock. Many people also like to draw this kind of chart when you can say that okay, it is on a downtrend, it is making lower high. So the question is, can it break the lower high? Can it go over 4.5 and then it starts moving? In that case, you can say okay, the lower high, the downtrend is broken. Otherwise, you might see a pop and a rejection. It might come back to $4, $4.1. So we have to see how ATER is moving. If volume is coming, more buyers are there, this thing will go up. But for now, I should not, and I don't want to say that it will go to the moon. Who knows? Because if this 4.15 is broken, the next support is right around 3.954 area, and after that some more room all the way to 3.4 something. So if you're playing this, please know the risk. If it can hold the support, there is always a risk for coming down. So have a stop loss, have a raised stop loss or something, right? You always need to have an exit plan. But other than that, all the uptrend it had, the momentum has died down, so it is coming down. So that is one important thing you should keep an eye. In terms of if you want to play this coming week, if you see a dip and if it comes back to 4.15, 4.2 area, you can assume it will be held as a nice support. Okay. Other than that, few important areas I'm looking at. Definitely 4.5. This is the area 4.5, 4.6, and the next area I'm looking at $5. If we can go over $5, that would be really nice because you see some kind of resistance at $5. So once we break $5, I think the momentum will come back, more buyers will come back. They will see okay, now the downtrend is broken, it's going higher. And once more volume comes, then you know what happens, right? Because it is a very high short interest, very high cost to borrow fee ratio, and so many things. So you know how it works. And lastly, I just want to show a few other things. Let's go back to our hourly chart because last time you know that, right? So how it moved. Many instances I can go, but let's have a look at here. So it did a nice move, went to $10. From 10 it came back to $5, almost 50%, right? Again it moved all the way to 19, it came back to $9, 50% dip, right? Again a push from $10 all the way to 18, again came down. So this is such a stock, it can really move. The only thing, it needs volume. If I go to a daily chart, you can see that when volume comes, you see the concentration of green volume, this thing moves. When volume is dying, more selling volume is coming down. Again, a nice pop here with lots of volume. So volume is always important. The only thing is the amount of volume, how much we are getting. We are not getting any big red volume bar here, so maybe just because of the market or some profit taking, it is coming down. But whenever we will see nice green volume, I think this thing will go up again. So keep an eye on the price action, the volume, and also how the market is looking. Currently the market is not good, the features are not good, so we will see how ATR will move. If it can hold important support areas, this thing might come down. Anyway, just wanted to give you an idea. It's a Sunday at 10:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, already late, so hopefully you will like this video. Then hit the like button, subscribe my channel. Also, if you want to join my community, please join the Patreon. So around 9 o'clock I give a day trade alert for different ticker symbol with support, resistance, entry, exit, and some note. I also come live to discuss the plays, and it costs only $9 per month. For the VIP it is only $25 per month. So give a try, let's make some money together. Thank you again for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.